Hi, everybody. My name is Bill Murray, in case you don't know me, and I'm the founder of the NAASCA organization, the National Association of Adult Survivors of Child Abuse. Today is the beginning of April, and April, as you probably know, is Child Abuse Awareness and Prevention Month. NAASCA does any number of things, always does a special project each April, and this year I promised myself that what I would do is a series of videos. This is my first attempt. I'm using the Facebook Live feature. I'm not really sure how it works, so this is also an experiment. I do want to remember, and I will only keep this very short, that we're all involved in outreach here. No matter what you do in your neighborhood or community, or what you do on the various social media structures that we have, or any of the 30 things that NAASCA does, all of which are available on our website at naasca.org, it's all important. And whether you do things small or large, it doesn't really matter. It matters that you go out there and do something. We're all, in effect, responsible for outreach here at NAASCA. And of course, April provides us with a special opportunity to do that outreach, although frankly, we don't do it just in April. We do it all around the world and all year long. If you go to the front page of the NAASCA website, look under the first of the red pull-down menus to the bottom of that pull-down menu and click on the highlights page if you're not familiar with NAASCA. And you'll discover there are about 30 things, over 30 things, I believe, that we do, all free to the public at no cost. We never charge any dues or fees either. And if you want to consider yourself a member of the NAASCA family, you're in. That's all it takes. And so this April, we are going to do a few extra things. We just launched our birthday campaign where we hope you can send people to the website's contribution section to make a contribution to NAASCA. That's a way to express you care about NAASCA, but also other things. And this video series is one of the things I'm going to try to do through April, which is a little different for me. But this, as I say, is the first time in an experiment. So I don't want to keep you long. I just want to alert you to the fact that we're going to be doing this. We'll see what the reaction is. If people like it, we'll do more. If people don't like it, we won't do more. It's as simple as that. Now, one more thing before I go. You might see I'm wearing a blue ribbon, and the blue ribbon is the sign of child abuse awareness. We have these for anybody who wants them. You can write to Sherry DeFonso and get 5 or 6 for free, but we also have them in quantity in case you plan to put on an event or you just want to pass it out in your community. You can get them in various quantities at less than our own cost. We don't charge for these, but we do try to replenish the treasury when people want them in quantity. But it's not just the ribbons you get. You also get a series of cards. And these cards, we call them the blue ribbon cards, give the web address and so forth. And also on the back, it's very convenient because if you're giving a talk, you can actually use the back of the card to give you some of the statistics that'll be helpful when you give your talk. So again, the Blue Ribbon campaign is all about, first of all, wearing a blue ribbon. If you want to order a small quantity, this is actually a fairly large quantity. I think it's 250 here, but you can get 50 at a time, for example, at less than our cost, and associated cards that go along with it. And finally, I want to point out that we also have personal cards. If you consider yourself a representative of NAASCA and you're a member of the NAASCA family, I do want you to take advantage of going to our Pro shop, I think it's called, at Vistaprint. It's under promotional materials, and you'll find a place there where we've already prepared business cards. I don't know if it's obvious to you here. It probably needs to focus a little better, but this would have your name and your address, your email address and phone number and so forth. Whatever you put in there, they'll print for you, and they're very cheap. So it's an excellent way, again, to hand out, business cards that show that you're a member of NAASCA, but also that you're what your email address and phone number are, because those are personal to you. And on the back, it does display a version of the blue ribbon that's on at the back of every card. So that's enough for today. I just wanted to get you used to the fact that you might see me in the future. Again, I'm Bill Murray. I'm the founder of NAASCA and currently its CEO. It's my privilege to be a primary spokesperson for the NAASCA organization. And again, I want to remind you that we're all volunteers here. Nobody's paid, not me either. And we have very few needs, but we do have needs. So if you can go to NAASCA.org/contribute, you'll go to the page where you can donate through our PayPal, which is how we prefer donations to be made because we can track them. Or you'll see the mailing address, the snail mail address, if you prefer to send a check or a money order made out to NAASCA to the mailing address. But that concludes my first announcement, April 1st. Let's have a great month. Let's get some energy behind it, get some extra stuff happening here. I'm all for helping anybody anytime, and I know you'll find that's true of the many NAASCA members that you've probably already encountered. And on the front page of the website, which is the hub for everything we do, is the website, not the Facebook, the website, NAASCA.org. You'll find all kinds of contact lists. You'll find volunteer lists. You'll find the board members listed there. You'll find information about the hosts of the radio shows, which of course we do 6 nights a week, every night except Saturday. In fact, we're about to launch tonight's show. It's at the top of the hour right now. And they're always at the same time, 8 o'clock Eastern. So that's 7 Central, 6 Mountain. 7 Central, 6 Mountain, and 5 Pacific, where I am. I happen to live in Los Angeles. So please do join us anytime you want. And if you can't make the show, that's okay. Listen to the recorded version, the on-demand version of the show on the following day. Every show we've ever done is in our archives. And we have done approaching 2,700 shows, 2,700 shows, 90 minutes in duration. This has taken a lot of energy and effort for the past decade, and we know that there's a lot of people out there that appreciate it. Well, come forward and say so, and let your voice ring out on account of doing outreach and promotion of the NAASCA cause and bring everybody in. All we do is educate the public and support each other. That's all we do. And all our programs are free. So please do join us anytime, and look for an additional video in the not too distant future. Thanks a lot.